Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title of this video, this is the 10 questions I get asked the most about being a carer for my family. So these are the questions I get via people from questionnaires when they find out I'm a carer, from friends and family, or even on here when I've been asked about it. So if you like it, do give it a big thumbs up. So if you want to see more content from myself, click that subscribe button down below with the little bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload. And let's just get on into it. So honestly, the first question I get all the time, and probably the most annoying question, is what's wrong with your family? Can we just address that question real quick? Never ask that. It's not the public's need to know. And it's also not my story to share. I'm not going to give out any information about what is wrong with my parents in particular, because they are adults and they have that every right to privacy and what they do and don't want to share with the world. My brother is autistic. That is common knowledge. I often have that stated across my YouTube channel. It is what it is, but it's the question I get the most, and it's the most annoying of them all. The second question I get all the time is, how did you become a carer? And that's sort of a really long story. I love my family greatly, but I grew up in a place where they knew my whole family on my dad's side, but my family was around. It was just me, my mom, and my dad. And yeah, my mom and dad needed help. My mom and dad had some bad patches, and it started from me being about 8, having to sort of help out with stuff that is normal, so dishes, cleaning my room, picking up laundry, folding things, all these things that you have to learn anyway. But I was doing more like reminding my dad to take medication, because at the time he was taking meals up to my mom because she couldn't come down and eat with her. So little things like that started to occur, and that's how I became family carer. The question I get, which is a two-parter question, is, do you get money for being a carer? How much? Yes, I get money for being a carer. I get something called carer's allowance. You can Google it. As for how much I get, that's really no one's business. But it's not a lot. Honestly, it's not a lot at all. They don't look after my family for money. Or why are you still a carer? And the answer to that is, my family need me, and that is more important. And I can earn money doing other things. So I have done a couple of online jobs. I have helped friends out. I do small things here and there that mean I get a little bit of extra money coming in. The fifth question I get a lot is, what will you do when they're gone, or they don't need you anymore? This question is hard because you obviously never want to think about what ifs, the worst case scenario. Here, if something happens to them, then I will figure my life out. My little brother is younger than me, so he's gonna be around for a really long time, hopefully, and he's always gonna need me with his autism. As for my mom and dad, I don't know. Yeah, I'm always gonna be here, and if they turn to me and say we can cope on our own, then great. I will figure something out and I will find a job. But from right now, it doesn't look like things are gonna get better. But it also doesn't look like particularly going anywhere either. So sort of living day by day. The next question I get a lot is, do you wish your family were around more? Yes and no. The answer to that, I love my family greatly, and do I think in some ways it would be helpful if they were around? Of course, it wouldn't be so much on my shoulders if particularly my grandparents were around. But at the same time, I think it's a good thing they're not. It does force me and my dad in particular to be independent, which is something we naturally are anyway. Which sort of leads us into our next question of, are you resentful towards your family or your parents? No. Everyone's version of normal is different, and this just happens to be mine. Do I wish that my grandparents had been around when I was younger to see me dance more? Of course. Perform more in general, do well in school? Yes. Do I wish they had been around so that they had been there for my dad? Of course. My mom's side of the family is a completely different situation, and it's a lot more complex, and I don't want to get into that, and I don't think I ever will. And I know my family love me. We're all very distant and complex. We do have love for each other, and it's just unique, and it's the way our family interacts with one another, and that's sort of what's important. But no, there's no resentment. I do kind of wish they were around a little bit more, because I don't think they truly understand what it's like for me to care for everybody on my own. But it is what it is, and I love them, and I know they try. Do you wish your life was more normal? Again, as I said in the previous question, what is normal? This is my normal. The next question I get, which is a really recent question, but it's one I've had quite a lot since all this began, is what is it like for you in quarantine? So my dad is currently here with us in lockdown, and that's great because he is really hands-on with Nathan, and Nathan adores my dad. He loves playing with him, and it gives my mom someone to talk to. But at the same time, it's also kind of stressful because there's everyone here, and so I constantly sort of feel like I have to look after everyone all the time, and that leads to me not getting a lot of breaks. But it's also nice because we're obviously not all in the same house, but it's also nice also because while I'm here at my mom's, I'm not having to worry about my dad, who has his own house. So it will be weird when everything goes back to a point my dad can go back to his house in a few weeks, hopefully. So it's hard, stressful, but nice. And the last question I have been receiving a lot in the last couple of years is being a carer when you have mental health issues? And this question is a complicated question because I think to get into that you have to understand mental health. A carer can make your anxieties heightened. You can be a lot more stressful all the time. But do I think it's the main cause of my mental health issues? No. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more of my carer or disabled videos, click up here on the iCard to find out more. If you did like it, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more of my face, click down below on that subscribe button and the bell listed at the beginning of this video so you get notified every time I upload. And don't forget to leave a comment down below of your questions for me and I will get back to you, or tell me if you are a carer yourself. And I will see you all next time. Bye.